Hello and welcome to the Edexcel GCSE. This is the new style GCSEs that go from grades 9 through to grade 1. This is paper 1MA1/2H. It's the second paper in the higher tier and we're picking up in question 19. The graph of y equals f of x is shown on both grids below. So this is the same graph on this one and it's the same graph on this one. Part A says, on the grid above, sketch the graph y equals f of negative x. Okay, well, that's straightforward. If you've got y equals f of negative x, then that's just a mirror image reflection around the y-axis. So we're pretending the y-axis is a mirror. And so if you think of this as a mirror, then the points that are closest to the mirror on one side are going to be closest to the mirror on the other side. In fact, this point goes over the mirror on the other side, so it crosses over this side. Okay, so the critical point, or the most important points here, we've got the y-intercept here at 4, and this is a mirror image along the y-intercept, so that must be the same point. So these two curves must meet at this point. And they also meet here at negative 4, 4. So again, it will have a y value of 4, but instead of being negative 4 on the x-axis, it'll be positive 4 on the y-axis. And where this is at negative 2, 0, it'll be positive 2, 0. So this is a mirror image reflection of this along the y-axis. Okay, so on the other part B, it says on this grid, sketch the graph of y equals negative f of x plus 3. Now, negative f of x, unlike f of negative x, negative f of x is a reflection around the x-axis. So this time we're pretending the x-axis is a mirror. So if this was y equals negative f of x, where this point here is at 4 units above the x-axis, it should be 4 units below the x-axis at y equals negative 4 at x equals negative 4. And here where we've got x equals 0, y equals 4, this should be 0, negative 4 down here. And instead of it being a U-shaped parabola, it'll be an N-shaped parabola. And instead of touching the x-axis here at the minimum point, it will touch the x-axis at the exact same point, but as the maximum point. So it will come up like this. But it's not y equals negative f of x that we need to plot. It's y equals negative f of x plus 3. So we've got to take this whole graph and shunt it up 3 units. So instead of crossing the x-axis at the y-axis at negative 4, 0, 0, negative 4, it'll cross the y-axis at 0, 1. Negative 1. And instead of the negative 4 being at negative 4, it'll be negative 4, negative 1. And instead of being negative 2, 0, it'll be negative 2, 3. So we've just basically taken the mirror image, we've reflected it around the x-axis, we've shunted it up 3 units. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.